What's up, world? What's up, world? Getting ready to get on live for a little while, see how everybody's doing, and have a little talk. Uh-oh. How do I cut my windshield wipers on? End up cutting the windshield wipers on. What's up, everybody? Let me know if you can see me or hear me. Yes, I gotta do. My daughter got me this little sticky thing to stick on your mirror and all that type of stuff, so you can have your cell phone on your mirror and all that. And I got to learn how to work it. There's so much going on at the same time. But 2025 is fast approaching, and I want to talk about this affiliate marketing game and why a lot of people are still failing at affiliate marketing. You know what? Every time I get something new, it's hard to learn how to work it. Hey, but I got to go live and try to learn how to work it. It's this right now. I got it stuck to the rearview mirror. Let's see how long it stay up, because I had it stuck to the. Actually, we got two of them. I got this thing right here. This thing, it sticks on your dashboard, and then I got that other thing. But let's talk about with affiliate marketing, why a lot of people are still failing with affiliate marketing, because it's like it's too easy. All this information is on YouTube, and people are still not making no money. I don't understand. Well, I do understand. It's a lot of reasons why people ain't making no money on the internet. Hold on, let me do this. Well, it's hot. I want to keep the window down some because it's hot. Hold on. Let me crack it a little bit. A lot of people are not making it on the internet because guess what? What it is number one, these ain't in no particular order, but I just want to go by. They're not running their business like a business. A lot of people are doing side hustles. Everybody want to do a side hustle, but nobody's really running their online business like a business. And that's why it's not giving you business income, because you're trying to run it like a hustle. And a hustle, I need to drink some water. A hustle and a business are not the same thing. When you hustling, you're not really putting things into place to last you for 10 or 15 years down the line, because you study hustling. When you create it like a business, you actually write yourself a business plan, and you write yourself a plan of action and have your steps taken the right way. Your business can pay you year after year after year if you set it up the right way. A lot of people are not setting their stuff up the right way. They hustling a quick buck. You don't want to run your business like a quick buck. So start out with writing your vision and making it plain. What do you want to do? How do you want to do it? How much do you want to make? You have to write that stuff out and be specific on your numbers. You be specific on what you want to do, how you want to do it, who you want to connect with, what you want to promote. And you can't do everything at once. So many people trying to do everything at once, but they not making no money. They doing everything, but they not making no money. So number one is writing the vision and making it plain. That's a real thing. That's a law. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not biblical, but it's actually a law. You have to write it. If you want to go to the bank and get a loan from somebody, you have to have a business plan. So if you want to make money off your return, off your business, you have to have a business plan. And so a lot of people don't even take that first step, writing the vision and making it plain. What do you want to do? How do you want to do it? And how much money do you want to make? How you going to make the money? You need to know all that before you get started. And then another thing is, people don't do the math. When they choosing their products, the reason why you can't win and can't make no money is because you're not doing the math on the products. Okay, first of all, there's a conversion rate. Or out of every 100 people, only so many people are going to convert in the first place. So you don't know your conversion rate. So then you pick a low ticket product. How much you making? I'm making I'm selling something for $10, so I'm only making $1 off every product. I sell 100 items. I get 100 views. I only sell 2 out of 100. Guess what? That 2% conversion rate. Okay, I'm only making $2. You got to know your numbers. People got to learn how to do the math before they get started. If you're not doing the math, your numbers are always going to be this low at the very bottom of the barrel, and then you're going to only be making crumbs because you didn't do your math. When I get connected with people, whoever I'm gonna promote, I ask the people, what's your conversion rate? How many is it? 2 out of 10, 5 out of 10, 1 out of 10? What is it? I want to know what the conversion rate is so that when I start sending my leads, I'm doing the math. You can't do nothing if you don't do the math on your stuff. So if I know it's 2 out of 10, then I know I got to send 10 to get 2. How much is the 2 going to pay me? Am I going to get $1 a deal? Is that worth it? Or am I going to get $100 a deal? Is that worth it? You got to know what your numbers are to find out what's worth it. A lot of people not making no money because they getting the smallest thing possible. They trying to make their business like a dollar store. Your business don't operate like a dollar store because you don't have the same amount of traffic as the dollar store. So you trying to operate, if I sell a little bit, I sell do the math, do the math. If I sell a little bit, I make everybody pay $10. I can get 1,000 people to pay $10. You can't even get 10 people to pay $10 because you're not doing the math. So if you do the math and you start figuring out what your product is going to be and what you're going to sell, then you can find out what your conversion rate is. Out of every 100, I send you how many am I going to close. If you don't never start doing this type of stuff, you're going to never get to your math and you ain't going to never know your conversion rates. So here's another thing. Number 3, people don't realize that it's a code that you got to crack. People are not making no money because they're not cracking the code. Everybody got a code to crack. If you don't realize that you got a code to crack, you ain't gonna never make no money. Everybody's code is gonna be different. It's all kind of lined up the same way, but your code is gonna be different than my code, but we all got a code to crack. The main thing of the code is you got to fail first in order to succeed. You got to fail at some things to figure out what works. You can't just jump out there and start win. Everybody's promoting lifestyle. Everybody promoting lifestyle. That stuff is not working for everybody like that. The people who promoting lifestyle has been at it for a while. They didn't just jump in yesterday. They had to crack their code. So you're not in it long enough to even crack your code. You don't even know what works. You don't know what's the best product. You don't know. When you seeing other people doing this type of stuff, you seen them do this stuff, and then they found this stuff. They didn't just start with this stuff. Everybody that's actually done cracked the code, they done did multiple things to try to figure out what it is that they supposed to be doing, and then they cracked the code, and then they went all in with whatever they found. So you got to be able to crack your code. Go long enough to crack your code. Nobody can't tell you every single solitary thing. At some point, you got to get in there and try some stuff to find out what works for you. I could tell you all day what works for me. Here's the car business. All you got to do is do this, and jump over here, connect with this person. I can tell you all this. You could connect with the same person I connect with, and y'all don't have a relationship, so y'all don't make no money together because y'all relationship ain't the same. You could deal with the same places I deal with, and this person don't make the same kind of money as this person because the relationship ain't the same, the business structure ain't the same, your deal ain't the same, nothing. So everybody got to crack their own code, and you got to be willing to crack your own code. People can give you direction, but people can't run your business for you. And stop calling here's another thing. The words that you speak out your mouth, that ain't even on my paper. The words that you speaking out your mouth is keeping you not making no money. My small business. Stop calling your business small. It's not small. It's okay to just say my business, but people call their business small. You speaking certain things over yourself. Your words you speaking over yourself is keeping you in the same position. Start speaking elevation over yourself, speaking success over yourself, speaking fruitfulness over yourself so that you can grow. A lot of people are not growing because they're not speaking things over themselves. If people are already speaking bad about you, people gonna speak, Hey, just call me Nikki, how are you? People gonna already be speaking negative things when they see you coming up in the first place. You gotta really be speaking this stuff over yourself. You gotta really be speaking this stuff over yourself. I am successful. Don't call your business small. My business ain't small. My business is a business. I have a business. I don't have a small business. Those words that people be speaking, sometimes they don't even line up with what you're trying to do. But you speaking things over yourself out of ignorance. So the things that you speak have to line up. Stop saying, I want to be financially stable. When you look in the dictionary, stable means stagnant. Stable means locked into place, stagnant, not moving, not giving way. I want to be financially able. The words that you speaking is keeping yourself small. Even with the affiliate marketing and all that, these words, everything has a meaning behind it. When you use words and you don't know the meaning behind it, you still using the words. If you still using the words, you still speaking over yourself. And those, you can speak things over yourself whether you know it or not. You can speak things over yourself out of ignorance. I want to be financially stable, stagnant, not moving, not giving way. But you're speaking this stuff over yourself. You don't want to be financially stable. You want to be financially able. You want to be financially free. You want to be financially, you want to have financial liberty. So you don't speak certain things over yourself. Look in the dictionary off every single word. When you start trying to grow, you got to look words up. Things that we have been taught was taught from what they only knew. A person can only teach you from what they know. A person can't teach you something and they don't know it. So whatever somebody taught you, that don't mean it was always right. So people who were saying financially stable, it sounded good, and they may have, but they say it means secure, locked into place, financially stable, stagnant. Money flows. Money's supposed to move. Money's supposed to be going in and out, up and down, up and down. It's supposed to be, you're supposed to be putting it somewhere. It's supposed to be bringing you something back. This is how money flows. It flows. Now you want to be stable, stuck, stagnant. No. So those are another things that why you can't grow is because of the language that we're using. You know what I'm saying? So also another reason why people are not really growing at this thing. You sometimes that we want to do everything at once and we feel like it's a good idea to do everything at once, but you really can't do everything at once. You have to do enough stuff. You can probably run a test, do 2 or 3 things at once and run a test to see what works. But the fastest you could get focused on the one thing that actually works, the faster you can start really seeing money. You can say, I'm doing everything at once. I'm doing this and I'm doing this and I'm doing this and it sounds good. It look good, but do it bring you in the money? Sound good and look good, but do it bring you in the money? Just look at your bank account and find out if it brings you the money. Then you can do it. If it don't bring you the money, then you cut some stuff out. Focus on what brings you the money. See, people that do lifestyle, people that do a lot of things, you got to look at the things that they actually do and how do this make money? Okay, with this industry, if you learn your industries, any business, you have to learn some stuff. So you got to learn your industries. How much do this industry pay? How much do this industry, just like getting a job? What type of, how much do this industry pay? Okay, if I went in this field, how much would it pay? You got to sit down and figure out how much your industry pays so you can find out what's going to be your reward on the other end of you doing this. Certain industries don't pay the same as others. It may look good. The prank channels, they get a lot of views. They look good. These all these channels that get a lot of the jokes and they play pranks on their people and they do all this stuff that sound good and look good. They don't make money the same exact way. They done figured out how they gonna make their money. They determined how they were gonna make their money and they said, I'm gonna do this because I'm good at this. And that's what their formula is on their channels. They stick with what they gonna make money with because they done figured out their numbers. They did their numbers, they done figured it out. They funny, they know how to be funny. They figured that out. But you trying to do every single solitary thing on one channel, you know what I mean? Like, it's not really gonna work like that. So I do more than one thing, but I don't do it all on the same channel. This business over here is over here. And then these people don't see this business. These people over here don't see this business because these people over here is not trying to buy a car. Why do they need to see my cars? I don't put it on here all the every now and then I might put it, just part of a, but you don't put everything in one place. If you want to do multiple things, you still got to do. The only reason I'm doing all cars is because I've been doing this since 2011. I didn't start out doing cars. I started out trying to do everything. Everything wasn't working. Everything was not working. That's the reason why I had to focus in on this. I'm going to focus in on this. I got this to working. Then when I got the car business to working, then I said, see, all I have to do now is dump money in and get money back. Dump money in and get money back. If you ain't figured out something that works, then you can't even figure out how to scale it and how to dump money in and get money back. But if you figure out what works first, then you could just take that what's working, dump money into ads, then your ads gonna be converting because you done figured out your numbers. You gonna figure out, okay, if I can make $2, if I can make $2 every time I put $1 in, I put $100 in, I make $200. I put $1,000 in, I make $2,000. Then you know your numbers. You know what I mean? If I put $1 in and earn $5 back, I know my number. As long as I know what my numbers is, I can always scale. But people, if you don't figure out your numbers, if you're doing so many things, you cannot figure out your numbers. When you see people doing a whole bunch of different things, they ain't figured out their numbers because they don't even know how to figure out their numbers. You're doing too many things. You got to know your numbers on the car business. You got to know your numbers over here on your courses. You got to know your numbers you got to know your numbers for everything to make something work. Nothing is going to shake if you don't know your numbers. So doing everything at the same time, you can't even figure out what your numbers are. So you run 2 or 3 things, try to figure out what works best. Eliminate the 2 things that ain't working. Keep the 1 thing that's working and try to scale it. Once you try to scale it, try to make sure. Once you scale it, then you can go back, pick up those other 2 things and take the next one that was doing good. Scale that. Then turn around and go. That's how you grow. You can't grow by being scattered all over the place. So, and if you want to do some stuff just for fun, that's one thing. But you got to know, if you're doing it for fun, don't count no numbers. I'm just doing this for the fun of it. I'm just doing this because I need a break. I don't need no numbers off this. I don't need no money off this. You got to know what you're doing. Anybody can do anything. I know some people is doing things for YouTube. They're trying to get YouTube going. They're trying to pop off on YouTube. So they get on YouTube and the first thing they do is try to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. They finally get, after 5 years of trying to do that, they finally get on here going for those 1,000 hours and 4,000 hours of watch time. And then they ain't making but $30, $40 a month because YouTube don't pay but so much every 1,000 views. You can't get 1,000 views on one video. So you got to take 10 or 20 videos just to get 1,000 views. So at the end of the month, you done made $20, $30. You done spent all that time trying to build up something and you ain't got nothing solid attached to the something you built. YouTube is not your income stream. It's supposed to be an added income stream. You're supposed to have something that you attach to it. What am I going to sell through my YouTube channel? What am I going to sell? Am I going to sell books? Am I going to sell shoes? Am I going to sell clothes? What am I going to sell through my YouTube? Is a traffic source. So if you don't know why you on YouTube and you don't know the reason for you having a YouTube, you're going to be trying to have YouTube as your job. Then when you get YouTube as your job, you're going to realize YouTube ain't paying you what you thought once you get them 1,000 hours. I mean, them 1,000 subscribers and them 4,000 hours of watch time. Now, the mentality is I thought YouTube was going to pay me and I thought that I was going to get. No, you thought wrong. That's the reason why we start from the beginning and we write the vision, we make it plain, and we figure out how do we want to make money. If I want to make money from YouTube, I want YouTube to be my job, I'm going to have to get more than 1,000 views every couple of days. I know for sure that I'm not a viral person, so I can't depend on YouTube to pay me 10 to 20,000 a month, knowing that I'm not doing pranks, I'm not doing jokes, I'm not doing viral stuff. So I got to say, what can I sell through my YouTube channel, which is a traffic source that's going to make me the money that I want to make every month? I got to say that. I got to ask those questions to myself before I get started. Not down the line when I done figured out I'm only making $30, $40 a month from YouTube and I done spent all this time trying to get, see, you got to know before you start, If you have a plan and a foundation laid, then when you start, you'll be moving on to your progress. And then 2 years down the line, 3 years down the line, YouTube will still be paying you because you started out the right way. It's okay to have YouTube. And then when you make that 30, 40, $50 a month, it's going to start growing because you're in the right niche. You don't put yourself in the right niche. It's going to start growing, but it's going to be an extra income stream, not your main source. You trying to leave your job and go to YouTube like it's your job. YouTube is not your job. So that's another reason. We want to just we want to get this. 2025 is coming. It's too much money out here. In 2025, it's too much money out here for people to still be struggling with all this information that's out here. It's too much money out here for people to still be struggling. So if we start really putting ourselves in a position to make real money and treating our stuff like a business. I'm sitting outside of Andretti's. Andretti's is like a game room or something like this. My daughter said, don't go ride no go-karts without me. Don't go ride no go-karts without me. But I'm just going to sit in here and do my live right quick. Because actually I called one of my people is at the dealership already this morning. So I just got time to do a video. I done figured out what makes me money. Then when you do this stuff, you're not dependent on something. So you're not mad. You don't get frustrated so easy. And you don't give up too quick. Because it takes time to grow this stuff. This stuff will grow. This stuff will make you some real money. But you got to be willing to still do whatever you need to do until it do so. But you got to be, and you also have to put yourself in a position to make you some real money. If you promoting stuff that pays you $1 to $5, if you promoting stuff that pay you a few dollars or a few cents, then eventually you're gonna realize it's because you picked the wrong thing to promote, right? But when you pick the wrong thing to promote and then you start seeing the money coming from it, ain't worth it, so you quit. It's not that it don't work, it's just that you picked the wrong niche from the beginning, and then you didn't know how to make it do what it do because you didn't attach it to nothing else. You just depended on YouTube. And so if we just figure out, we can have more than one thing that we attach it to. Like, that's why I love collabs. When you do your YouTube, you got your collab deals, you got that's solid money. It might not be a lot of money, it might not be, but this stuff builds you up on another income stream. It might be $200 to $300, $200 to $500, $2,000 to $1,000 a month just off your collabs. Then you have your YouTube money, your $30, $40, $50 a month come from YouTube. That's gonna build up. You gotta keep pushing what you're gonna push. Then you got your little Amazon money that's gonna pay you a few dollars depending on if you're selling clothes or shoes or furniture, whatever, depending on your niche. Then you got all this stuff that's gonna eventually start adding up. Then you can see your 8, 9, 10,000 a month. You can finally see it because you lining up the right way. You got your website that you using to collect your leads and stuff, and you being able to email people, and you being able to. I had a person join my email list, and I had to email the person 13 times before he converted to a sale. And then the sale turned around and got me like $300, I believe. But I had to email 13 times. So what about the people that's posting on TikTok, posting on Instagram, posting on here, posting on there? They not having that formula set up. So you were losing all the people because you didn't email them. You didn't put this email in your process. You didn't try to get people on your email list because you're trying to make a quick buck. You're not trying to run a business. You're trying to hustle. You're trying to make a side hustle, a quick hustle, or you try to hit a lick. Business, you have to plan your business. You have to work your business like a business, and sometimes business take time. It took me 13 emails for this person to convert to a sale, but the sale was like $300. I think it was $300. That's what when you put things into place. I only paid what? I paid $300 every 4 or 5 years for my website. So I done made what I paid in 4 or 5 years for a website after 13 emails. That's the way you build a business up to work for you, and you keep growing and keep growing. Once you start doing stuff the right way, I have people who bought cars from me. People don't buy cars but every couple of years. People don't buy cars every year. So the $500 or $600 I make from the person buying the car, he's not coming back in 2 years. He's not coming back next year. He might come back if something go on and he need another one. But guess what they do? They turn around and they tell their people about you. They say, I know somebody who can help you into a car. I know somebody who can help you whatever you do. I can know somebody that can help you get some furniture. I know somebody who can help you put your fashion together. Whatever it is that we do at the time we doing it. I know somebody that can help you do this. And then they send people to you. Hey, my brother need a car. Hey, my mama looking for a car. My sister need a car. Now I went from one deal every couple of years to him out there working, sending me his people. He don't care nothing about no deals. He's just trying to get the people a car because he know he got a car. So the people are happy with what you do. They happy you put them in something nice. They happy that they understand their credit wasn't the best and they still got them something and they ride around and they chilling and doing what they doing. They happy to promote you to the next person. They not keeping it a secret. On the internet, it's different. Some people don't want to tell nobody where they got the information from. They keep things secret. When you out here helping people and you really giving these people the helping, and hey, I can help you get rolling when everybody else said no, and then you come out with an infinity or you come out with something that you didn't think you could get because your credit was so jacked up, these people is happy. So they come out and they tell everybody that they know about you. So once you start making your mark, it's because you done built a brand around what it is you do. Once you build that brand may take you a year or two to build. It's not going to be overnight. It may take you a couple of people that you done help to get them rolling. And they done drove around 6 months and then they heard somebody tax season looking for a car. Hey, call Rae. Oh yeah, she can. You know what I mean? That's how it works. So once you just establish yourself in the game and really get yourself established, then you can get your people referring you and people to. Now on the internet, I don't know what they be doing on this internet. You know what I mean? Like on the internet, it's kind of, people don't really look out for each other like that all the time, but you know, you have to really make your mark. That's why you have to have something on the side. Like you have to have something established already that's going to back you up until you get your business to where you want it to be. I wrote blogs a year ago. The blogs that I wrote that people are saying that blogging don't work. People are out here saying blogging don't work no more. I wrote a blog a year ago. That blog is sending me 3-4 leads a day. Now 3-4 leads a day don't sound like much, but when one of those leads get you $700, a lead or something. You see what I'm saying? You don't need but 2 or 3 leads because the people that's coming is serious about buying. So it don't take but 2 or 3 people that's serious about buying to put you some money in your pocket. They might not all buy from you. Just because they click your link don't mean they gonna buy, but guess what? These people are more apt to buy than somebody on TikTok just scrolling and they see some shoes or some clothes or some earrings or something you putting online. They see these, these people ain't looking for that. I'd rather be in front of the people that's looking for what I got. Searching for what I got. Find me. Even if they don't buy, they got a better chance of buying than somebody on TikTok just scrolling and see some earrings and I'm trying to sell them for $1. You got to sell 1,000 pair of earrings to get you $1,000. No, I'd rather sell 1 car or 2 cars to give me that same $1,000. So we just got to structure. We got to structure our business the right way. In 2025, we have to learn how to structure the right way so that we can really start reaping the benefits because we putting in the work. If we putting in the work, why are we not reaping the benefits? We have to be willing to put in the right work. It's a lot of people doing a lot of nothing. They doing some stuff. I had a rapper friend. I would say friend. My rapper friend wasn't really good at, he wasn't the best rapper in the world, you know what I mean? But he was a good business person. So I was asking him back in the day, like early 2000, somewhere around there. They had a hit song that hit and, you know, and all that, and got a deal and all this stuff. So I was saying back then, why is it, I was just asking because I didn't know. Your music don't even sound like these people or these people, you know, the people that was on the radio. It don't sound that good like that, but how you making all this money with music? He said, you don't have to be the best rapper in the world to make money. You just have to know the business side. You don't have to have the viral videos. You don't have to have people. If people are still looking at your YouTube and looking at your views and equating that to money, they don't know nothing. You don't have to be the best. He said, you don't have to be the best rapper in the world to make a lot of money. You have to know the business side. These people is not looking for the best rapper. They looking for business people that they can partner with. and then you put the music out. The music, they got deals, they got distribution deals. Not, it was going to be a record deal, but he passed away right before the record deal was signed. He passed away right before he signed the deal. But that taught me something. You don't have to have a ton of views. If people are still equating your channel to views and trying to figure out how much money you're making, that's not how you determine how much money somebody making. You look at somebody's channel and you see what they selling, and you know the value of what it is that they selling. Whatever their channel is, you can look at what they selling and see the value of it, and then put your conversion rate to that and see the numbers on that. You're going to know something more by looking at that than looking at their video. Because their video and them numbers, them little, anybody, oh, I need some views, I need some followers, y'all follow me. Y'all, anybody can do that. People is following you out of pity. People is following you out of just because you asked them to follow. People following you just because you said follow me, I'll follow you. People is liking your stuff just because you begged them to like it. That's not how money is made. You make more money by helping people get what they need. Need, not want. Need, not want. You help people by helping people get what they need, not want. That's why I can get the cars out on the street, because I help people with needs, not wants. Are you looking for a car? Do you need a car? Do you want a car? If you want a car, you don't need me. If you want a car, you don't need me, because you can go find whatever you want, wherever you want. You need a car, call me. I'm going to help you get a yes when you got all no's. You got to figure out what you can help somebody do. You know what I mean? Like, you'll start winning when you can figure out what you can help somebody do that they need, not want. You know what I mean? Like, that's how money is made. Money's made, and it's boring. Money is made, it's boring. It's not fun. It's not fun. Money, when you're making money, it's not fun. It's all it is post the ad here. These people call you ready. You call them back and see what, and then you route them to where they need to go. Or they fill out a form and then you call them and then see where they need to, you need to route them, and then it's boring. It's not fun. What happens is we get to making money, and then we switch up. We get to making money doing one thing, and we turn around and switch up and start doing something else, because it ain't fun no more. We looking for fun. Making money, you ain't got no business having no fun, really. I want to do lifestyle. I want to do what I want to do. Everybody want to do what they want to do. That stuff that you want to do is not really making no money, because you ain't helping nobody. You just doing what you want to do. When you start helping people and you start putting people wherever they need to be, if you selling people a house, you helping them get what they need. You know what I mean? Or they might want it, but if they got the money, they can get it. But I'm saying, if you help people, you figure out how you can help people get what they need, then you can make way more money than just doing fun stuff. Fun stuff is not where the money come from. Viral videos is not where the money come from. Now, certain people make viral videos and they make money, but they done got sponsorships. I watch some of these YouTubers that got a lot of viral videos, and they do a lot of stuff, and guess what they do? They showing their shoes off. They getting their shoes for free. They not paying for their shoes. Somebody sending them stuff to put on their channel to show in front of their audience, because they know they got a big audience. Now, it's only so much clothes and shoes that you can actually get. You can't get, but it's only so much clothes and shoes that we just went to the shelter and just gave away a whole bunch. I don't want reselling. I don't like reselling nothing. I like giving. I'd rather find a shelter knowing that the shelter is doing what they supposed to be doing for the people that they supposed to be doing it for, and I'd rather just give. So all these collabs and these clothes and stuff that I get that I wear 1 or 2 times, and then I be through with it, or some stuff that I can't fit no more, or some stuff that just been a little too old, I take it to the shelter and just give it to them and let them help somebody else. I like to help other people. These people may need it. The people at the shelter, the one I call, they may sell stuff and they open it to the public to sell stuff, but the people who actually at the shelter, they can come in and shop and get their clothes for free. They don't have to pay nothing to get their clothes because they at the shelter. I'd rather give to a situation like that. When you start actually giving, you can always receive, because you give. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not even opening yourself up to receiving, because you're not giving enough. So find a way that you can start giving, so that you can be open to receive whatever it is that you're supposed to have. That's another thing. You know, a lot of people are not, everybody's everybody wants to take. Nobody wants to give. And you don't realize that the blessings come after you give. It come after. It don't come before sometimes. Sometimes it come after. So you open yourself up to receive once you give. Now, I don't give to any and everybody at all times. I give to somewhere where I know that something is being done the way I resonate with. The reason why I pick shelters is because I resonate with the shelters, because I done been there. I resonate with people in the shelter because I done been at the shelter. You got to find something that you resonate with. My daughter, she likes to give. She likes to, it was Thanksgiving night, and my daughter came in and she was saying, can we go? I got some money. And she said, I ain't paid my tithes, because we don't really pay our tithes to an actual church per se. I mean, we will. We ain't got no wrong with it. But most of the time, I don't pay my tithes to a church. I may give my tithes to people or something like that. And she just we laying around watching TV, and all of a sudden she pops up and wants to go and give sacks of McDonald's out to people. We had to go to McDonald's, buy some sacks of food, and then go and find some homeless people. We were just out looking for people for her to be able to just give. She wanted to do that. You know what I mean? She wanted to give, and hers was she just wanted to find some people that was under the bridge and on the street and just give the way she wanted to give. Everybody got their different. This is my daughter, and we don't do it the same. We do it different ways. Now I'm out here helping her do hers, and she out here helping me do mine. We both doing it together, but her way that she wanted to give is different than my way that I wanted to give. But we both out here giving together. You know, I'm helping her when she doing it. She helping me when I'm doing it. But the initial thought of how we gonna do it is different. Hers is, hey, I want to get up and go find some people on the street and just give them something. That's how she want to do it. And I was like, okay, we need to pack up our stuff because it get a little dangerous when you out here. But you know what I mean? The Lord gonna protect you when you out here doing what you're supposed to be doing. So we got to learn how to crack that code, and we got to learn how to really run our business like a business. When you find something you could connect to, you can go find something to connect to on cj.com. cj.com. They got all type of affiliate offers. I say Amazon is still one of my favorites because it's the easiest. It's the easiest way to get some money in your pocket, to know that it works, and then you can learn how to scale. The reason why I say Amazon is because it's so many benefits from being connected with a big brand like Amazon that people don't realize. The ignorance keeps them limited and not growing because you don't realize the impact you can have by just saying that I'm a Amazon affiliate, I'm an Amazon influencer. It's an impact that you can have by just saying Amazon anything. Amazon anything is an impact because Amazon done already made a name for themselves. The way I look at it in this part of my life, I'm 51, you know what I'm saying? I connect with winners. I connect with winners only. So I want to be on the winning team. I don't want to be on something. I want to be on the winning team. So Amazon is the winning team. Why would I not connect with Amazon and promote the stuff that they already got in place? You already see how many sales the people is making on there. Why not? If you're going to make $1 or $2, you might as well make $1 or $2 with Amazon. If you're going to make $1 or $2 anyway, you making $1 or $2, and then you making it with everybody but the winners. I'm going to make my $1 or $2 with the winners because I know the winners got a strategy. When you connecting with people who just starting out, I used to have a salon locator, and I was promoting stylists and barbers and all that type of stuff. And I would promote salons, the salon owners and the barbershop owners and stuff like that. And people would say, would you promote me? I don't promote people, just random people, because I'm connected with the winners, because I don't want to be running behind you chasing after my money when it's time to pay me. I thought I promoted you and got you deals and all. I don't connect with just any and everybody. I like to align myself with the ones that's already winning, because I know what I bring to the table. When I finally get aligned with these people, I know what I'm gonna bring to the table. That's why I only deal with certain salespeople. I only deal with the top of the line salespeople, because I know once I bring them, you got to be able to close them. I can't bring them and you can't do nothing with them. Every time I bring them, you throwing them back at me. So I connect with the winners. You got to make sure you connected with winners. So you find yourself something to promote and promote it until it sells. And then you figure out, I got a person that I'm working with right now, and I done sent them about 6 people, and he ain't closed one yet. We ain't got one done yet. I'm starting to think, man, what's going on? You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you just gotta start thinking. But after that, after I send about 10, we gonna crack the code. Once we crack the code, it's a done deal. You know what I mean? Once we crack the code together, because this is a new person I'm working with. Once we crack the code, it's a done deal. But I have to have the patience to crack the code with this person. All the other people already lined up. We stuck together. We already stuck together. But this is a new person, so I gotta crack the code. Every time you deal with something different, you gotta crack a new code. So what do you want to promote? Let's start out with, what area do I want to go into? If I want to be in health and wellness, what items in health and wellness do I want to promote? If I want to promote the treadmills, how much are the treadmills going to pay me? If the treadmill is going to pay me $5, how many of the treadmills do I have to sell to make my $100 a day? Okay, now I can figure out my strategy on okay, I just need to sell this many items to 20 items at $5 because I know that's my commission or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Now you got your numbers straightened out. Now you make your videos according to your numbers that you already know. Now you start promoting until you hit your goal. Don't go sleep till you reach your goal. But if you don't never start like that and stick to the health, if you're gonna be in health and wellness, be in health and wellness. If you're gonna be in travel, be in travel. If you're gonna be in that until you get your numbers to working to where your numbers make sense for a little while, then you can branch off and do something else. But if you're gonna be in something so that when the people start coming to your videos and they see all the stuff that you got, all your stuff is kind of lining up. So even if they don't buy the treadmill, they might buy the the Stairmaster. Or even if they don't buy the Stairmaster, they might buy. And not only they buy, but the brands. What you're not understanding is when you do certain things a certain way, it's brands that's looking at you. These brands may say, hey, I want to send you this. They trying to send me to some slider. I ain't got no more room to get now another piece of equipment. They still trying to send me something else to get some more equipment around this house. Because they see me doing the health and fit, and I got all that on the same channel because I'm not really dedicated to doing that, because I already got my niche. I already know what my niche is. I do my niche on a different channel, but they see this and they want to send me all this equipment. And then some people want to pay you to promote their equipment. Some people want to pay you, or they want to give you extra commission. Whereas Amazon might be paying you 2 to 3% or 4% for the item. Yes, you'll make that 4%, but being connected to these other brands and these other companies and these other back end stuff that you got to get from being an Amazon affiliate and influencer, you might get an extra 10%. You might get an extra. So that $2 may have turned into $20 a sale just from being connected to Amazon. So you just got to know how to promote stuff. Creating videos around the stuff. The more videos you create, the more you learn how to promote the stuff. You can't learn by looking at other people. You can see other people, but you ain't learning nothing. Learning comes from actually doing it. It don't come from just looking at this person do it, because what they put into it, you're not putting nothing into it. You just looking. So you got to actually create the videos. Hold on, let me make sure this. You got to actually create the videos in order to figure out how your video can get better, and then create another one, and then create another one. Next thing you know, you got 100 videos up there, but now you kind of knowing what works and what converts, because you looking at all of them and seeing which one got the most views, likes, clicks. Okay, hold on. That's what I was trying to tell people. I plan my content based on how much I want to make, not just play. You know what I'm saying? Not just planning content just because. That's what I'm talking about. Figure out how much you want to make first, and then plan your content. Like I'm on the phone with the dealership. My lady just called me a while ago. Hey, we got one, so and so, and you know what I mean? I already know. But everybody don't do the same thing. Everybody got different things that they do, and everything you see ain't everything that everybody do. Like my son and my daughter, they do not like letting people know what they got going. They do not like letting people know what they got going. You know what I'm saying? So I'm learning. I don't let everybody know everything. You don't never let your right hand know what your left hand is doing, or your left hand know what your right hand, or whatever. But I do say a little bit of something every now and again. But I don't do that because it ain't, you know what? Even if you tell people what you're doing, or you tell people how much you got coming in, or you tell people what you're making and all that kind of stuff, even if you tell them, they might not be able to do it no way. Then they turn into non-believers because they not doing what you're doing, but you've been doing it 5 years, they've been doing it for 2 days. I don't blame them. I ain't trying to let folks know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting better at it. I'm getting better at it. You know what I mean? I used to let people know what I was doing, but what's the purpose? The purpose, it ain't no purpose in letting people know exactly what you're doing all the time. I know who to let know what I'm doing now. You know what I mean? One time, okay, I had these conversations. When people say, don't tell people how much you're making, you can tell people how much you're making as long as they making more than you. Like me, I feel real comfortable telling my millionaire friends how much I'm making. And they tell me how much they make. They know I ain't making more than them. But guess what? They tell me because they already see it in me. So they already tell me some things because they already see it in me. But I tell these people what I'm doing because I know they ain't got no reason to hate on me. They ain't got no reason to be upset with what I'm doing. They ain't got no reason to start hating. They ain't got no reason to start trying to cancel me. They ain't got no reason to start not liking me and then unliking and that. But millionaire, they say people don't tell people what people do. Every time I ask a person how much they making, it's because of the people I was talking to, and I didn't know no better. I usually ask everybody how much they make. How much you make? Oh, I make 1.9 million a year. How much you make? Oh, I ain't gonna lie, I make 50,000 a month. How much you make? I was sitting up here, like when folks say if I win the lotto, there will be signs. Not with me. I'm gonna stay on the low. I'm gonna stay on the low. You're so crazy. But I used to ask everybody how much they make. I ain't know nothing wrong with it. But until I asked the police officer how much he make, he said that's private. I was like, oh yeah, when you ain't making a lot, it's private. Soon as you start making something, it's not private. People want to tell how much they making when they making something. People don't want to tell how much they making when they not making too much. I'm talking about from what I've experienced, what I've seen. I've seen people, they really like telling what they make. I ain't never seen one millionaire that don't like telling how much they make. I haven't seen one. And I done had a lot of friends that I ain't gonna say a lot, but a handful of friends that's been millionaires, and I done had high six-figure earners. I done had rappers that make a lot of money. I done had a lot of people that I know that make a lot of money. Everybody ain't been no millionaire, but all of them act the same. They all don't have no problem telling how much they make. But when you make a certain amount, you have a problem telling it because it just don't sound like a lot. You know what I mean? But I like to, so when I was talking to these and I was surrounded with these kind of people, I didn't know that it was a problem talking about how much you make. I didn't know that it was a problem with talking about it until I started talking to the wrong people about money. When you talk to the wrong people about money, the conversation gonna sound different. You know what I mean? But when you talk to a different set of people about money, it's gonna just be a whole different conversation. It's not bragging. When you talk to certain people, they don't even see it as bragging. They just see it as telling about what you're doing. You know what I mean? But when you talk to certain people who can't never see themselves getting to that level, it's bragging. You know what I mean? It's boasting. It's this and that. But when you're talking to certain people, it might be inspiring and encouraging. And so and so and so, it might be that. You know, it just depends on who you're talking to. I done just kind of learn who to talk to about what. And then I just realized that even though you want to, you just can't help everybody. You can't help everybody. You know what I mean? You can't sell shoes to everybody. You can't sell clothes to everybody. You can't sell travel to everybody. You can't sell a car to everybody. You can't do nothing for everybody. So I don't tell nobody a lot of that stuff no more because I done learned. You know what I mean? Now I might, when in the group or in the privates or in the workshops or in the master classes, something private, I can do it. I can open it up and show everything. I can do that in the privates. But if it ain't private, I ain't doing it because I done learned my lesson. And so we have to be willing to go ahead and fail. We got to be willing to go ahead and fail and get this stuff done. If I'm going to do a lot of stuff, I'm going to figure out all the stuff that works as fast as possible, and all the stuff that don't work as fast as possible. I might say I'm finna run these 3 things at the same time for about 3 weeks. I'm finna run these 3 things at the same time. I'm gonna go hard for the 3 weeks to see which one converts the best, and then I'm gonna keep the one that converts, and I'm gonna eliminate the other 2, and I'm gonna just keep going like that with the one that works, because at this point we're trying to do something different. We're not trying to be in the same situation next year that we was this year. And you know what I mean? Every year it's got to get better and better. It can't stay the same. Every year it got to get better and better. So these people finna back out. I might go here and play me a game or 2. They got a little bar or something up in here. I might go here and do a little bar or something. I got about another hour or so. How long I been on here? Oh, 50 minutes. She might be halfway through. But I got to tell you. I gotta call this lady at 1 o'clock too. I don't know what time it is. She said she interested in a car. And then sometimes these people they'll fill out the form and they be acting like they want a car. Then you call them and they be avoiding your call like you the bill collector. Like, look, I'm not gonna track you down. You said you want a car. Now, I'm not your dang bill collector. I'm not gonna be running behind you. You said you want it. You call me when you're ready. But it's just every niche is gonna have its ups and downs. But find the most, if it's a lucrative niche, stick with it. If you're gonna be in an up and down, like you're gonna be in an up and down situation, why are you in an up and down situation and they pay you the lowest amount possible? You in an up and down situation with something that don't pay you but $2 or $3 every 1,000 views. What are you in an up and down situation for and you don't get paid but $2 or $3? I mean, if you're gonna be in an up and down situation, it needs to be 100 or more a pop. That's what I'm saying. If you're gonna be, it's gonna fluctuate, it's gonna be up and down, at least it ought to pay me $100 or more a pop. That's what I would say. But I've been it's just been exciting how everything been going. I had quit the car business for a while. I ain't quit, but I had stopped answering my phone. I was just doing lead generation. I wasn't doing, because when you doing certain things, you can get involved in, you can have so many different income streams once you pick the right niche. Whatever your niche is, when you pick the right niche, you could be getting paid for YouTube views. It depends on the niche and how much they pay. And you can get paid for your collabs if they do collabs in that niche. And you can get paid for sponsorships if they do sponsorships in that niche. It's so many ways you can get paid just by picking a niche that people pay for. If you pick the right niche, it's so many ways that you can actually get paid. It don't make no sense. So sticking with something that actually pays in multiple ways, but I say needs, not wants, because I know needs last longer. Wants fade away. You know what I mean? Wants, when you want stuff, that's one thing. But when you need something, it's a whole different ball game. And I think that's the reason why the car business works so good. So you could do all lead generation, you could do affiliate marketing, you could do so many different things. When you finally pick the right thing, then you have all these different income streams around the one thing or the 2 things or whatever. But it wouldn't be no everything. Like I would do, the stuff I do on this channel is not the same as the stuff I do on the other. And I don't really have channels. I do paid advertising, really. I do paid advertising, so that means if I turn around and put $5 into an ad, I already know I'm gonna make money back. You know what I mean? I put $10 or $100 into an ad, I know exactly what I'm supposed to make back. Sometimes I lose. You don't win every single time. You don't win. A lot of people is not really winning because everybody not showing their 0 days. People don't show their 0 days. So now when you get people out here, they expecting all up. They expecting all $100 days, $500 days. They expecting $1,000 days. They ain't made the first $100. They expecting $1,000 days. They ain't never made a sale. They trying to create their own product. People teaching you to create your own product and sell this product, and you can create this product and sell this product, and you ain't never sold nothing. If you can't sell somebody else's product, it's gonna be hard. You can sell, some people can, but if you ain't got no experience in sales, it's gonna be hard selling anybody's product. And then if you can't sell somebody else's product, it's gonna be even harder selling your own product. So sometimes you have to start with something that's already proven to work And if it's already proven to work, it should be easier to sell. And then everything is a process. And then as it's easier to sell, then you can move into your own product. My own, it sounds good, but it ain't as exciting as it's cracked up to be. But nobody knows that until they get to that level. You don't know that my own, it's a lot of millionaires that don't even want their own because it's easier to sell somebody else's. But so many people they not there yet. So when they not there yet, they looking at what everybody else is doing and they seeing what everybody else is making, and so now they want that. You want what this person got. You don't understand what all he got to do to keep this going, and you don't understand he probably make less than all the people that he paying out. He probably make less because he's got way more responsibility. You want your own, but your own is, some people just rather do affiliate marketing. Like me, there would never be a time when I'd rather buy a car from the dealership. Me either. That's me too. Like me, when I first started the car business, people were saying, oh shoot, you could be buying cars and sell them yourself. Now why do I want to, I'm just saying, why do I want to go in to the auction, buy a car, be bidding on the car, trying to bid on the car. Then I got to find a mechanic to fix the car. I'll be the millionaire selling everybody else's stuff. They ain't gonna know who I see. What I'm saying? I got a couple of friends like that. They don't want to be known at all. They don't want their picture seen. They don't want nobody to know it's them. They just low key. They low key. I got a couple of people like that. They don't want nobody knowing who they are and how much a dime. They don't want nobody knowing a dime they got coming in. Not 1 cent. But they doing good though. You know what I mean? So I do have a couple of people that's low-key private like that, but the majority of the people that I have, they don't. Well, you know what? I ain't gonna say they tell everybody. They probably just tell me. I don't know who they tell. They probably don't tell everybody. They tell me exactly why I want to do all of this stuff when you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. And then also, like I had one of my friends. I don't know why, but he would always go to like his favorite place to eat. And this is how I first learned how to spot a millionaire. I first learned how to spot a millionaire. All he wears blue jeans, white t-shirt, white Nikes or whatever them white shoes was. That's it. And drive an old beat up car. The old beat up car, just driving that because he wants to know if he meet people, are they trying to meet him for who he is, or are they trying to meet him for what he drive or what he look like. He ain't got no gold chains on, he ain't got no this on, he ain't got nothing on. And you know what I mean? That's how I learned how to spot them in the first place. I was like, oh yeah, this is what they do. This is what they do. This is what they, and it made sense. Everybody's not the gold chains and the gold rings on every finger and all this other stuff. That's a lot of people that's want to be seen. There's a lot of people that want to be seen too, but I don't want that. I'm looking for the starched down jeans, the regular jeans, the white tees out the pack, the brand new, and the white shoes. That's it. People at the Best Buy store used to think I was undercover millionaire. See what I'm saying? Look at you, undercover millionaire. You tell them I am. You tell them I am an undercover millionaire. That's what you tell them. But I'm so excited about I'm so excited about everything. It looked like it's gonna rain out here. I'm just sitting out in this car. But I'm so excited about everything. I'm so excited about just everything. We was at the mall. My birthday was the other day. And we was at the mall and we found this little place, this little wreath place, and then the little had a bench and everything to take pictures at. So we in the line and we getting ready to take pictures, and everybody was so friendly in this place. I mean, families was standing in line to take pictures. So when it was our turn to take pictures, this lady and her husband ran over to us. You want me to take y'all picture? You want me to? And they was asking, because I was going to take my daughter picture. She was going to take mine. Now y'all get in there together. I'm going to take y'all pictures. So she took our pictures, and then everybody was in line. And so this man and his whole family, it was like 10 of them, I guess. They gave me, he wanted me to take their picture. So he just gave me his wallet and his phone. You know how they have he had a wallet on one side and a phone on the other side. The wallet, all his credit cards was in the wallet, his ID and everything. He just gave it to me. And it was just hanging open like this when I was trying to take his pictures. I was like, People are so trustworthy at these places. They just so friendly and trustworthy. He just gave me his phone and all his wallet and all his information, all his driver license, everything was in his wallet. And I was just using it to take pictures, and everything was hanging down. And money was in the other pocket. I was hoping the money didn't fall out. But I had so much fun this weekend. Was that the weekend? Oh yeah, this weekend, because everybody's so friendly. It seems like they're so happy. Everybody know 2025 gonna be their year. I think everybody is feeling like 2025 is a good year. This year set it up. This year was a great year. It set it up. But 2025, I know it's gonna be really, really good because everything already set up. I mean, even if it ain't set up, it's easy to get set up if you just go on and do what you need to do. If you can't run a business, you can run a hustle any kind of way you want to, but you can't run a business without your website, your autoresponder, all your other stuff. You can't run no real business that's gonna set you up for year in, year out, year after year. You can't run no business without your stuff, without your website, without your autoresponder, without spending that money every month to go on and get your stuff. You can't run no business like that. You can run a side hustle. You can get on TikTok. You can make as many TikToks as you want to. You can do all that type of stuff, and you can just be repeating the same cycle over and over for the rest of your life, just steady. Because the crooks he worried about ain't trying to hit his wallet. They going for his bank account that he don't. Oh, okay, that's what I'm saying. Oh yeah, he wasn't worried about nothing. And shoot, but so. Man, I'm telling everybody, if we get the websites together and get these things together, it's easy to start. The words I'm ranking for, I asked the other person that called me the other day, I said, how'd you find me? He said, I ain't gonna tell you what he Googled. I Googled so-and-so. I'm learning not to tell everybody everything. I Googled this and that and that and this. I was like, what? They go to my website, they fill out a form, and then I call them. How did you hear about me? I Googled this. I wrote the blog a year ago, or even a year and a half. You remember when I wrote the blogs? People saying blog ain't working. It took a year for the blog to even get going and situated. But now I got like 7 or 8 keywords that's ranking. So just imagine, I'm finna be using my AI to write my blogs so I can rank, because I know exactly how to write the blogs to get, you know what I'm saying, but using my AI to write my blog so I can go ahead and do my ranking. So by the next year, I got 7 or 8 keywords. I'm gonna have way more than that, because I know exactly what to do now. And it's not just blogging, it's my YouTubes and my other stuff, but the blogging, this money coming in when it ain't nothing happening. It's like, I wasn't even thinking about that because I pay for my ads. You already know I pay for my ads. So if I pay for my ads, that's one way I'm making money. But then when your blogging kick in, paid traffic, okay, paid versus free. Free traffic takes a long time. Blogging, it takes a long time. It takes your time. Free takes time. Paid is immediate, but it takes money. So your paid traffic, yeah, you got to come out your pocket, but it's going to be like an immediate result if you know your numbers and if you don't know what your conversion rate is. That's paid. I do both now. So I got my paid, which is converting already. I'm putting in $1, getting $2 back, put in $1, get $5 back, whatever it is my conversion rate is. I ain't telling everybody. I don't do all that no more. But so you got your paid traffic. That's one source of income. Long as you got your income stream and you can always invest and bring something back, that's one stream. Then you got your free traffic, which is your blogging. You setting yourself up for the future with your blogs. It might not be considered blogging like we used to do it. It's not like the same exact way to do it. We got, you know what I mean, but you're using AI and you're making sure your words is in there. You're doing the right things. So that's another stream that's going to be bringing in some income. That's another. And then you got your social. Your social traffic is your TikToks and your Instagrams, and you linking them all, trying to get them to your page from that. That's another stream right there. You got your search. Your search is your YouTube and your all this type. It's the same. Your blogging is one thing, but your search on Google, on YouTube is another thing, but it's kind of like the same thing. If you could get your YouTube ranked on Google, but it's another search engine. Search traffic is the best traffic because people are searching for it. You know what I mean? So if people are searching for it, that means they are already interested in it. You don't have to convince nobody to make no money. Who is it? You ain't got to convince nobody nothing when they searching for already. You just got to show them why you the best. I don't have to convince you of nothing if you already searching for whatever it is you searching for. If you already searching for how to buy a car or whatever, or buying a car with this credit score or whatever you searching for, if you already searching for this, I ain't gotta try to sell you on nothing because you already was searching for it and I just jumped in front of you. Now, when I'm on TikTok, you got to try to make some sales. You got to try to sell some stuff because you on TikTok. These people ain't looking for that. They want cat videos. They want dog videos. They want fun videos. They want to look. All this scrolling and looking and scrolling and looking. I'm not going for that. I ain't never been that type of person that want all them eyeballs on me in the first place. I always have said you don't need a lot of people to make a lot of money. I've always said that. I ain't never said you need to go viral. I accidentally went viral, but I didn't accidentally go viral. The people put the money behind my video and made it go viral. Somebody's money is being spent somewhere to make things go viral if it's actually attached to something that makes sense. If it ain't, silly stuff always go viral. All that silly foolishness, it always go viral, but it ain't gonna make you but a few cents, a few dollars, a couple of dollars. That's not how to make a business. So we got to start planning the right way. So be willing to fail. Write the vision. Write it down. Express your gratitude and write down your gratitude phrases, your affirmation. Write this stuff down. Don't sit up and think this is a joke. This is not a joke. Every single day, write it. Remember how we used to write, I will not talk in class, I will not talk in class, I will not talk in class, I will not talk in class. Write that stuff down. And that's all. I don't know what else. Anybody else? Anybody got something to say? That was good. I had a good time today. I don't know. Write that mess down because that stuff is very important. Anybody else got something to say? I'm through then. I done got my video out the way. I'm so glad I don't depend on YouTube to be my streamer. You got to learn what you're gonna depend on. If you're gonna depend on YouTube, you better keep that dang job. If you're gonna depend on YouTube, you sure better keep your job because depending on YouTube in this day and doing what So I would start out finding a product and start making about 10 videos about the product that I make. You know what I mean? 10 videos about the product. Make them videos and actually create videos promoting whatever it is that you're going to promote. And just because you're going to get better at making videos when you actually make videos. You only get better at making videos when you make videos. So you got to start making videos to get better at it. So I would create videos of like 2 or 3 things that's in the same niche. If it's gonna be cleaning products, I would do 2 or 3 videos with the cleaning products and then try to see how they work and then do a couple more and keep on doing. Like when I get today, well not today, I'm relaxing for the rest of the month. I ain't even doing nothing to the rest of this month. I got Rae Nation already open, but I ain't even pushing it because I'm chilling. So create videos pushing something that you already got. If you bought it on Amazon, just because basically you using this for practice and you using it for your portfolio. And as you create these videos, you're gonna see how they look. Even if you ain't putting your face on them, you're gonna, where my thing at? What my thing I just got? Oh, this thing. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to put your face on a video to push this, to promote this, whatever this thing is. This little thing that sticks to your thing. You don't have to use your face, but you got to do something to find out if this gonna convert without you using your face. Sometimes, depending on what you pick, it might not convert without you using your face. Sometimes you got to go that extra mile to do something. If you know you ain't gonna use your face, you might have to go that extra mile into your video to make it convert without using your face. If you already know you don't want your face on something, you gotta go that extra mile. You can't be, I don't want to show my face and I don't want to do what it takes and I don't want to do this and I don't want to do this and I don't want to do this. You ain't gonna be able to win. So you gotta, if you know for sure, I'm not willing to use my face on nothing. I don't want to be seen. I don't want nobody knowing nothing. Then you got to go that extra mile when it comes down to learning your editing and learning how to script and learning how to put a voiceover on it. You got to go the extra mile. At some point, you're going to have to go the extra mile doing something. Like with me, when it comes down to calls, I got to go the extra mile, picking up the phone, talking to people when I don't want to talk to people. I got to go the extra mile, listening to this mess when I don't want to listen to it. I got to go the extra mile because I know this is what makes the money. I got to go the extra mile in some area. Now, when I say I don't want to do this, I don't want to do this, I can do lead generation. It might pay me more. It might pay me less. But I got to know this. I got to know what it's going to pay and know what I'm expecting. I can't sit up and want to do less and want to make more. If I'm doing less, I got to expect to make less. So if I ain't trying to go the extra mile, then I got to realize my numbers might go down a little bit if I ain't putting what I need to do into it. If I'm not doing that, you got to just know what you're doing. And you got to be willing to accept the pay that comes with what you're doing. You giving it 100%, then you got to be willing to understand that, okay, I'm supposed to get this, and you walk in expectancy. If you giving it 10%, walk in expectancy. I'm only going to get 10% because I'm only giving it 10%. You give it 200%, walk in expectancy. I know this going to convert because I gave it my all. Even if it don't convert, you're going to keep giving it your all till something convert. People out here don't want to give it their all, but they want everything to convert. It's not going to work like that. So you got to continue to try to get better and better at the things that you put out there. And eventually, it's going to click. All of it might click at once. Like you could be going, and not making nothing. When it comes down to deals, when it comes down to deals, period, you could be going, and it not make nothing. And then one day you wake up and you have a $500 day. Well, it depends on what you selling and how much you selling it for and all this other stuff. But you could easily wake up and have a $200-300 day, $1,000 day, because you kept going. And then all of a sudden it just hit. And then everything hit at the same time. Sometimes it happens like that. But if you line everything up the right way, and then you can have some stuff lined up to where you getting paid from this one day. Next thing you know, this happened one day, this kicked in one day, somebody paid you from that one day. All of it is in the same category, but it's just different ways you got paid. That's what you want to set up for yourself, to where you getting paid, but it don't happen overnight. I wish these people stop making you think this stuff happened overnight. If these people would quit making people think all this stuff happens overnight and showing their numbers and leading by numbers, but not showing how they've been at it for 5 years, not showing how they've been at it for 10 years, that stuff is misleading. And people that's misleading you, they only doing it because they know they getting your view. That's the only reason they doing it, because they know they getting your view, misleading you to think you can do exactly what they doing. Everybody got time to put in. So if you're not putting in the time that it takes to get what you're trying to get, you still got to have time to plant your seed. Your seed got to still go down into the ground. It still got to take root, and it still got to be able to grow. It got to go down into the ground to take root, and then it got to be able to grow. So that takes time. So people is so busy out here misleading people, and everybody wanting this quick result, this microwave result. Hold on, I always watch everybody when they back out. I don't know why I do that. I stop everything and look at everybody while they backing out. Make sure their wheels is straight. Make sure they ain't cutting their wheels too early. I always do that. I don't know why. I look out the rearview mirror to make sure they done pass by without hitting. I always do that. I don't know why I always do that. So it takes time. You know what I'm saying? But it's worth it. If you just put it together in the right order and just actually get this stuff together in the right order, it don't matter, because time passing by anyway. You know what I mean? And then it's always worth it. When you can just jump up, you want to have I call it financial plan. I call it financial plan or money management. That's what I call it. Certain words I just don't use. I don't use certain words. And I told my daughter, we don't use these words because this means this. When you start looking up certain words, you won't be using them. I don't use certain words that align with certain things, because I'm not going to use that word to represent me. So I don't have certain things. When I put a word to what I'm selling, or when I put a word to what I'm doing, these words mean something. They don't just be a good word to sound good. Because you don't know the root word of what you're using is keeping you down. The root word of what you're using is keeping you stuck in a rut. So I make sure that I name things a certain thing. I especially for myself, we don't even use these words. We don't label our spreadsheets a certain way. We label our spreadsheets a certain way. We do this, we do it. It's certain things because the words have power. You speaking things over your life out of ignorance. The ignorance is what's keeping you down. So it's so deep. It's so much deeper than what we think it is because nobody ain't explain it the way they explain it. But once you start opening your eyes up and really start understanding that this stuff is really real, the truth is the truth, whether we receive it or believe it or not. It's the truth. The truth is still the truth. You know what I mean? Like, words have power, whether you want to believe they have power or not. They still have power. So you want to speak certain things over yourself, you might as well speak the positive things over yourself than the negative things. You rather name your business this way than that way because you rather name your products like this than that because of the words. Look in the dictionary. If you look in the dictionary and see what the word means, then she almost finished. I'm finna get ready to go back and get my daughter. If you look in the dictionary and see what certain words mean, then you won't be naming your stuff certain things. I say success planner. That's what I name myself, success planner. Everything is because I'm not naming my stuff a certain thing. So, man, we got to really work on our speech. When you hear somebody saying certain things, like when people say certain things, I don't even let people say when they say we this and we that. No, not we. I don't let people speak certain things over because when they speak it, it's not them speaking it over you. It's you agreeing to it that's speaking it over you. It's not them saying we this. It's you saying, oh yeah. No, ain't no we nothing. No, we not that. Oh girl, we this. Oh girl, we no, we not that. I don't let people because it's not them speaking it. Nobody can speak nothing over your life that have effect over you. It's when you agree to what somebody said to over your life that has the effect. So when you say it, oh yeah, you just agreed to it. Now you done spoke negativity over your life because somebody else's ignorance. Somebody else's ignorance just led over to your ignorance, and now you agreeing with them because it sounded good. You sick? No, I'm not sick. You this? No, I'm not that. You know what I mean? You this? If somebody hear you sneeze, they'll holler you sick. No, I'm not sick. I just sneezed. My God, a sneeze? You're not gonna call me sick. Just, you know what I mean? So you don't let people say certain things over your life and then you agree to it. You have to learn these words really mean something. And I'm glad my daughter just texted me and said they getting ready to be through. I'm finna get ready to go back and pick her up. And I might run through here and do a little video in here real quick. But 2025 should be ours. 2025 should be ours. It shouldn't be nobody else's but ours. What you think? What you think? You think 2025 is ours? I know 2025 is mine. Now I say we on that. You know what I mean? Like, have people agreeing to some stuff that's positive. Don't have people agreeing to no negative stuff. People don't know no better. You know what I mean? And when people don't know no better, they can only teach from the level that they know. People are teaching from the level that they know, and people are agreeing with it because it sounds good to them. Because they got itching ears. They got, you know what I mean? They got itching ears. They don't know what right from wrong is or what the truth really is. I'm so glad she almost finished. I'm ready to go home. And, oh my God, I don't know. I don't care if I have to go live walking on the treadmill and talking at the same time. I'm going to have to figure out how I can work out every day. Because I ain't figured it out yet. I don't know why I have such a... You know what? It's because I be chilling. I be chilling way too much. I be doing way too much chilling. I went and got a bundt cake for free for my birthday. And it was so good. Just doing too much. I've just been doing way too much. And it's just a mess. It's a mess. I've been doing so much. But I think I'll be able to make it home before it starts raining and everything. Anyhow, what y'all doing? I'm glad she said they almost finished. I'm finna go to the bathroom one last time. I'm gonna do my video. Go in this place and do my video. Matter of fact, I can do my video. I can take my phone in there. I'm gonna take my phone in there. I'm gonna take my phone in there. I've been sitting outside this place for a whole time, and I ain't even got a chance to go in there and play no games. Let me see something. Can I turn the phone around? I'm in front of this Cybertruck. This Cybertruck is so nice. Look like that truck Kim Kardashian had got out of. Hold on. It's yours. I was gonna say the Cybertruck is yours, girl. Oh, the Cybertruck. Okay. I know that's right. It's mine too. Hey, hold on. I can't get this thing. Oh, my phone is connected to this thing and I can't get it off. How you supposed to? Oh, okay. Hey, y'all. I'm gonna try to see if I can show y'all where I'm at. I'm at this place. Ugh. I'm at this place. Oh, it's raining out here, y'all. And I gotta go to the bathroom again. My daughter, I had to bring her across town to so she can get her nails done. I'm like, you can't find nobody on our side of town to do your nails. We had to drive 45 minutes to get her nails done. Cause she found a nail tech and she don't want to go to the nail place because they don't do good. I'm trying to flip the phone around. Hold on. Where's my thing to flip the phone? So then I'll be able to get off the phone after I get through. This is where I'm at, y'all. I've been sitting outside. I could have been in here playing games and riding around and everything. But no. I wants to be playing around and stuff. I feel good about 2025 though. For real. I feel good about 2025. I think because all the setup has been done. Ooh, I want to get on this motorcycle. All the setup has been done. Everything that's been done. Everything been set up. I think I might come back. Trying to keep from getting people in my video. Oh yeah, so this is where I'm at, y'all. I've been in that car all day doing my this is where I'm at. I'll try to keep from showing people in my video. I like to respect people's privacy, you know. But I guess I'll talk to y'all later. I'm gonna get home and get in my usual setup. I just did this because I thought I was gonna be waiting for 2 hours on my daughter. So she said she almost ready. So I guess I'll talk to y'all a little later on. I don't even know how to hang it up. But y'all be blessed and have a great one. I don't even know if y'all can hear me no more. Y'all be blessed.